So when it comes to like jiu-jitsu and MMA and then strength training, while you do those things, especially if you're pretty competitive, um, like I see strength training as a huge bonus that can really help your performance. But only if you do it in a certain way. If you do traditional bodybuilding style strength training, which a lot of people do, which is very heavy on isolation curls, bicep curls, tricep extensions, shoulders, the pec deck, all this stuff. Having more muscle and strength could help with certain things. But what I feel really helps is doing movement or performance-based training. So movement and performance-based training is you don't train the muscles. You definitely train the muscles, but you train the movements, which train the muscles too. But then a lot of these movements mimic basically human movement and also athletic movement. So instead of doing like, hey, I'm going to do chest, I'm going to do something for my chest, something for my back, something for my biceps, you would do something, I'm going to do a squat pattern, okay, some type of squat pattern. So it could be like a barbell squat, it could be a kettlebell squat. I'm going to do some type of single leg variation. So I'm going to do a step up or a split squat or a single leg squat. I'm going to do some type of hip hinge or a deadlift variation. So that could be a deadlift, a hip thrust, or a single leg RDL, and RDL. And then we do some type of upper body push, which is like this. So that could be a chest press, it could be a shoulder press, it could be a push up. And then you're going to do an upper body pull, which could be some type of row, some type of chin up, some type of lat pull down. And then some type of loaded carry, okay? So that could be a basic farmer's walk, that could be a rack walk, okay? Where you just have a good posture, walking around with heavy weights. And doing those things have big transfer, because not only will you build muscle, you build strength, but you build on strength in movements that you'll actually do. Like, take a pec fly. You don't really do this, but in real life and in performance, you do this, right? You think of like an offensive lineman, they'll push. Even like doing jiu-jitsu, or even think about boxing. You extend the arm, you push through the chest. Same thing when you do single leg exercises, which is why they're so huge for athletic performances, because a lot of sports, a lot of movements inside sports, you're pushing off one leg and not pushing off two legs. And that's why it's like a split squat would transfer way over to athletic performance, and just like in general then like a leg press or a lying leg curl. So if you're using strength training to boost your athletic game, even especially if it's jiu-jitsu, MMA, make sure you're not doing a bodybuilding style. You're doing more a movement slash performance style, where instead of working body parts, you work movements. So if you have any questions on this, let me know. And if you do switch over and try it, definitely let me know how it goes.